So today we're talking about a bit of a revival.
Yeah. It's really interesting, actually. There's lots of sort of conversations and lots of stories that are really coming out, particularly from the UK, because as you know, I'm from the UK originally and came out here only in January. But hearing these stories are just so inspiring.
So what are you hearing?
So, yeah, testimonies from key leaders. If you think about the UK, I've been in touch with someone who's a key leader in the capital of England. And a key leader in the capital of Scotland as well. And they're just telling stories of people having amazing dreams about meeting Jesus, dreaming about walking into a church building, having never done that before, and then they find themselves there on a Sunday. Just really interesting.
So what are these leaders kind of sharing? Like how many people are coming? Or I mean, what are the sort of, is it a huge growth or?
Yeah, there seems to be a real surge in people coming to their churches. And I think what's inspiring and encouraging is it's not just people checking out church one Sunday and saying, that didn't work for me. They're sticking around and being baptized. So in London, in central London, this church leader was saying, we're actually baptizing 2 times, if not 3 times more people than we baptized the previous year.
Oh, wow.
Which is really encouraging, isn't it?
Yes.
I love that.
Do you have any idea or sense of why this is happening, what's going on over there that's made the youth kind of come to Christ?
Well, actually, are we talking about youth?
Well, there's a real surge in what they call the Gen Z. So that's typically 18 to 30s age. Yeah. And I think there's a real kickback from our lives are so busy. We're so bombarded with stuff. Life is just kind of like so hectic and so chaotic. There's this real draw to I just want a bit of a rhythm, a pattern. I want something where I can sit and be still and receive something and kind of like come away from all of that.
Yeah.
So it's interesting within the Catholic Church as well. So in France, they baptized 22,000 people of that age last year in the Catholic Church. And you think about that slow rhythm and pace of just being still and quiet that might offer for people in a crazy, chaotic, busy, dopamine-fueled world where we're constantly bombarded with noise.
Are you seeing this sort of thing happening here in New Zealand?
Absolutely, yeah. It's really interesting. I met a guy just at our church on Sunday, and he said that he'd been to a Mumford and Sons concert, which actually interesting I was at. And he just had this overwhelming sense. I probably think he had some sort of encounter experience at this concert. But the drive inside of him was like, I really need to go to church. So he was actually so compelled that he got his phone out in the middle of the concert. He texted his mom and said, can I go to church with you?
Oh my gosh, that's
then
amazing.
He rocks up at church on Sunday. He said, I haven't been to church for like 10 years. He had a real spiritual encounter at church on Sunday, and we're journeying with him regularly. But he's like, I might start reading my Bible. I haven't read it for 15 years, but I might start reading my Bible. And we're kind of seeing this where people are washing up on the shore of the church steps, really, just with a hunger and a desire to be in church.
How amazing. And any other examples?
Yeah, so I mean, again, this is all just like literally fresh news of, last week or the week before. But speaking to a guy who's 18, really drawn to worship music. He's in a band and so on. But some of his band members, have been asking him questions. And he came to me on one of our leaders night. I said, hey, a bit of a strange question, but you guys have got like a really like little small chapel as well as the sort of main sanctuary. You've got like this little quiet chapel. Would it be okay if I could like get some of my friends and stuff from school and could we do a Bible study in your chapel?
Wow.
And I was like, let me think.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Oh, that's amazing.
I love the hunger.
Gosh. I mean, well, yeah, that's just incredible. And we just pray that it lasts, that the Holy Spirit continues moving in people's lives. It's awesome.
Thanks, Paul. Great stories. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, thanks, Paul.
Thank you.